So yeah, basically the way I approach my hair care is like how I approach all of my health. I like preventative measures. So I try not to use heat on my hair and I try not to brush it, and we can get into that later, but overall I try to care for it more rather than fixing it later, if that makes sense, and just treating it nicely and with respect because, you know, it's a fragile thing, and that's that. So basically I have naturally straight hair, which means I don't have to use heat on it, but for my friends who want a different style of hair and they do use heat products on their hair, I would just say to try to not do that and try to like use it sparingly, because I really do think heat plays a really big impact in the health of your hair. It's so hot, it just can't be good for your hair. I don't know all the scientific things about it, but my hair is so fine, I can't imagine putting like 400 degrees on it, you know? Another thing, it's not good to brush your hair when it is wet because wet hair is more stretchy. I don't know if you've ever pulled out a piece of hair, but you can like, when it's wet, you can like stretch it like super far without it breaking. But when it's dry, it kind of like gets stronger. So I like to brush my hair when it's dry, and I usually like to avoid it when it's wet. If you have problems with it becoming like frizzy if it dries in a certain way, I would recommend brushing it before you shower just to get all the knots out, and then once you shower, let it dry, like mostly dry, and then just kind of like pick the ends apart and like smooth them down. That's what I do. Just like smooth them out so they don't dry in like kinks. Even as I'm like brushing it when it is wet, I will never start at the top, and I'll never like rip through something. Which leads me to my next topic, breaking through your hair. So like every time you like hear the brush, like you can't really hear it because I'm not breaking my hair, but sometimes you hear girls brushing their hair, it's like every time you hear something like the bristle like snap or something snap, or you feel resistance and you push through it, like you're breaking your hair. You're literally breaking it off the ends. It's as simple as that. And that's really like the only like secret that I have. That's like actually a secret, one of the only secrets. But like when you brush through your hair and you feel the resistance and then it breaks the resistance, you're literally breaking your hair. The knot doesn't like untangle like that. Knots come untangled by you untangling them. To like break through a knot, I swear you're just like, you're breaking it off. And so that's why I go to a lot of hairdressers and they brush my hair so aggressively, and I like hear it and feel it break. And they're like, "Why your hair's so long? How do you get it so long?" And it's like literally because I don't do this. That's the number one reason why I feel like it just maintains itself. Going off of that, I've had good hairstylists that have told me to not even brush my hair and to try and like pick it apart when I need to. I should have like filmed when I had like mats and dreads in it last night back here, but if I put it up or wear a sweatshirt or something, it gets really like knotted in the back. When there's something that gnarly, brushing through it is going to break it because it's in some sort of weird dread thing, so you have to like pick each piece apart just like you would untangle jewelry, pull the different strands out, and then like undo that and keep undoing it until you have everything picked apart. And then sometimes there's maybe one or two strands that you like have to break, but it's different than literally like schluffing your hair. You're like thinning your own hair every time you like brush out a huge knot with a brush. And it kills me to see like my friends doing that. You are literally ripping your hair out and then wondering why it's gone. This is the reason why it's gone, in my opinion. Those are just like kind of the things that I do, and then I will, I guess, finish my list of like things after I do my hair routine. This is a wet brush. Kind of old. Not really, I just carry it with me everywhere so it gets scratched up. But a wet brush is going to work way better than a paddle brush for most people, I've noticed, because the bristles are bendable, so this is more likely to bend first rather than your hair breaking. It'll just bend away from the knot and bend, like come out of it, instead of a hard brush where it just is full aggression and resistance. People say they're wet brushes for the shower, but like I said, hair is really bendable and breakable in the shower, so I would just say use it after your shower when your hair is as dry as possible, but not too dry to where it's gonna start kinking. Also, like, I think hair vitamins probably work. I don't take them because I'm just naturally like a fuzzy, hairy person, and my nails are pretty long. These are my natural nails. But I have like hair on my arms, hair on my face and everywhere, and like, I don't know, just like, I'm like a fuzzy person, so if hair is not your strong suit, then maybe vitamins could help, or it might be genetics. But also, if you're a hairy person, just know that so many people want to have your hairy genes because it means you have probably amazing head hair health. So, you know, it doesn't come with no price. I'm just hairy, and everyone wants something that they don't have. Lastly, I use this argan oil. It doesn't really matter like what kind you get. Quite honestly, they're pretty much all the same. They're just like different thickness, but this is Beauty Pure and Simple OGX. This is like at every CVS and every Walgreens and every Target and Walmart you could ever want to go to. An extra powerful blend infused with argan oil of Morocco helps to revive, smooth, and restore luster to damaged, dry, and coarse hair. So if I don't use this, I like cannot brush my hair through really, and it is super knotted. It sticks together. It's dry, frizzy sometimes, especially if I let it dry in a weird like clump or whatever and I don't brush it through correctly, and it's hard to brush through wet without this stuff. So if I use this, I can always brush through my hair and it doesn't knot as easily. I feel like it like coats each piece of hair with like something that makes it just like glide easier. Probably gonna like take a shower and get ready and show you what I use. And also I have some shampoo and conditioner secrets. So when I'm shampooing my hair, I don't put the shampoo anywhere else except the scalp, because that's where it gets oily, and I want to protect the oils that are on the bottom of my hair. The bottom of my hair doesn't get oily, so I don't need to strip it of anything. And shampoo basically just strips your hair of everything. So I only shampoo the top, and then I let it just wash through the rest of it, and as it's washing through, it just naturally takes everything out. And I shampoo like once every few days, once a day if I'm doing a lot of things, because my hair just kind of gets greasy. And I know that's not the best, but it is what it is. And then I will condition from here down. So like the tail of my hair is what I will condition. And then I'll leave it in while I like put soap on or like shave or do something. So I get like a little like conditioning mask every time, and then wash it out fully. And then I put this stuff only from here down. And I like will rub it in my hands first, and then I will just like so I have showered. I'm looking just as naked as before on my face. I'm gonna put my hair up in this towel. I'm gonna not touch my hair until I take it out of this, until it's a little dry, and I will keep putting it up a few times so I get like different dry parts of the towel to suck up all the water. Then I'll brush it. I have not put the oil in yet because I don't want it to get in the towel. So for now it's dry, and I'll check back. I'll show you when I start to brush it. Okay, so I'm going to put my hair oil in now, and I'm just going to show you how much I use. Oh my god. Like a dime size. I just like rub it in my hands. It smells really good. It doesn't really smell like feminine or masculine. It just smells like good and fragrant. It's like a dinosaur lizard over there. So I just try to get it in between on all the little pieces. This is what I'm talking about, like detangling my hair. Instead of brushing it, I'm just breaking it apart right now. It's kind of like the more you do this, the more it just finds little knots. So it's also something you can get better at over time, like detangling your hair. But just practicing gentleness is like the most important thing. I'm gonna do my makeup and get ready, and then show you guys when I brush it. I'll brush the rest once it's fully dry, but this is good for now just to get the ends not fizzing. So, I hope you guys have liked this video, and I hope you learned something about hair I will list all the tips down below just so you can like read them better. Make sure you give this a thumbs up if you have enjoyed hearing me talk, and if you want to hear me talk about more things, whether that's like spiritual relationships, nature, my thoughts on government, pandemic. Just kidding. What? We got packages? Yay! Okay, I'm gonna go shower and get ready for my day, and then we're probably gonna go shoot, so maybe I will throw in some vlog content if you guys want that too. Christian's here visiting still, so just stay another week, so I'll go shower now. Bye!